really, really cool that when we started this new moon energy in Taurus, that was that date added up to the number 20, which is the Judgment card and indecision. And that is the energy where the Fool on his journey has come all this way, and he must stop and kind of stop for review. So we started there with that Judgment energy. Also, 2 + 0 further reduces to a 2, which is energy of the High Priestess. So whatever this Judgment call is, you intuitively know this has been coming. It could be a transformation or ending of some sort in order to create a void so that the universe can help you manifest something new in its place. Okay, so just a real quick review of today, Monday, May 13th, 2024, is the path of vulnerability. And what that is, we have a 5 for May, a 4 for today's date from the 13th, and an 8 from 2024, our year, bringing us angel number 548, if any of those numbers mean anything to you. Okay, we'll go ahead and review these as they come out here. Now, furthermore, 1998 may be relevant for you, perhaps even 89. When you break those down by adding them together, you get 17, which is the Star card energy. And that is balance and restraint. Balance and restraint when finding solutions to current issues. Help and encouragement definitely go a long way towards bringing us happiness, and that's within our circles. So community could be part of this reading today. Okay, now speaking of, when we did start that new moon in Taurus last Tuesday, the whole entire cycle that I am calling this is about soul retrieval, okay? And that will bring our peace here. So with envy, we are in the current energy of the crescent moon until Wednesday. And this energy is saying, I am the same as everyone else, but with different challenges. And this always reminds me of the shield that the Emperor holds in a couple different decks. I know the Tarot of the Night does, and just that color looks like this just powerful sunny shield, right? So maybe even King of Wands energy. Now that is for this week. We do have the Red Goddess of Lolita asking us to be super playful. And on that card, is started here on Saturday with the crescent moon. If you can see those blue butterflies, I indeed did see a blue butterfly yesterday on top of 2 blue cardinals. Okay, and excuse me, I've done that a million times. I saw a cardinal and 2 blue jays. A blue jay swooped down. I'll just share a little bit of my journaling with you. I am no huge artist, so no judgment, but a huge cardinal on the way to yoga class, like dive bomb my car. I'm talking like 2 feet in front of my freaking car, you guys. And then when I was telling somebody about it later, walking the dogs, a blue jay swam, a blue jay swam right in front of us. And in addition to that, I went and meditated at the dam for Mother's Day yesterday at Hoover Dam, and it was such a beautiful, lovely day. I had pulled a card that was called Spirit Keeper of the South, and it suggested that I stand in the sun facing south, and as the rays were on my face, to absorb the abundance that wanted to come in. And I heard a bird that I didn't know what bird it was called, so I videoed it, and both my mom and dad said it was a red-winged blackbird. And they do make a specific sound when they whistle. I looked up the meaning of that energy as well. And it was all about an omen, okay, as was the blue jay. So an omen that is urging us to step up, be bold, and chase our goals, okay? And as the moon is waxing crescent, that is requiring us or requesting to have faith in our dreams because energy is gaining momentum. And we did have Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance, on the environmental energy of the crescent moon, in addition to the Queen of Wands and one side of the energy, okay? So that can be confident ambition. We do see the success card here. And then in the environmental energy was the Queen of Cups, and that is very intuitive, going deep into compassion. When I clarified it, we got a Queen of Swords in reverse, which is an energy of thinking without emotion. So maybe looking at something more logically than we may have before. But when you're trying to look at love with logic, I'm not sure that that always, is supposed to be that way. How about we do logic and emotion and come to that midpoint of where our sun and moon are in our personal chart and tap into the soul. Now that was crossed by the Hanged Man, so that is rewarded sacrifice. Okay, we're going to see what that's all about. At the bottom of the deck, imagination. Imagination. Okay, further, when we have that star energy, which is bright opportunities, okay? We also have the strength card, and this is unquestioned confidence here. Don't turn down any offers that'd change your life, okay? And I love how this person is running. Someone was just talking to me about a prosthetic leg. Who was that? Oh, we were talking Barbies when I was getting my hair did. So that's kind of funny that that came out, and all those rainbow colors. In addition, this past weekend, yesterday after yoga, I pulled the Believe card for myself, and it's time to explore new realms of spiritual awareness. And it was all this kind of rainbowy energy. And before class even started on the way, when I got the swooping blue jay, I was singing Rainbow Connection, which is a reading I did either last week early or a couple weeks ago. So lots of synchronicities this past weekend when the moon is in Cancer. Just way more than I could even count. I had to stop counting because it was a lot of writing. In addition, here we have a Uranus CAZIMI today, and that is when a planet comes into the same house, comes for a visit in the house where the sun is sitting, which is in Taurus, okay? So Uranus being surprise and the sun shining a light onto something. This might be contributing here to this energy of unquestioned confidence, in addition to the star being a bright opportunity of some sort. Okay, now there was something about opportunity as well. Diving into the depths with that Queen of Cups card. Yes, with the spirit of the keeper of the South, abundance, prosperity, and all forms. The energy is surging, activity, movement, rapid growth. Okay, the path of vulnerability. We did just have the path of change with the Tower and the Chariot card, being those features of Saturday. Was that Saturday? No, that was Sunday, the path of change. Saturday was the Lover's energy and also the Devil energy, which we see here coming up after once the moon becomes that first quarter moon, which starts Wednesday, and we have Lovers clarifying the Lovers. So I'm pretty anxious to see where this is all going to go, especially the theme song being Take It to the Limit, in review of our lives and kind of like, have I really gone for everything that I wanted to? Did I cross things off of my bucket list? Having a review. That's where we're starting. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Under imagination, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. This envy card here, that could be pulling towards this lover's energy coming up. We will see. It could also, because the goddess of abundance was in the environmental energy, I am the same as everybody. Wow. But with different challenges. Can't make it up. Love it. Okay, so let's see what's going on here, guys. We've got Two of Pentacles, decision-making mode. And we did have, with that blue butterfly energy, Lolita's the red goddess, asking us to bring in some playfulness to increase our vibration. Okay. The Two of Pentacles, maybe we feel that one situation would bring us more abundance than the other. Okay. With this envy card, this Two of Pentacles can also be a little bit of entertaining energy, right? Where it can be considered a stage card, because there's always a line of delineation that things aren't always as they exactly seem, especially with Queen of Cups in the environment. And usually those cards show someone underwater. Not usually, sometimes they do, as they did with this new deck here with diving deep. The orca whale is diving deep. Okay, and it looks like there's a choice between water here and fire, which we're seeing with the Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups. Okay, let's see what the situation is that is calling for success. Something about our interior life, finding our answers within. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Okay, and again, this is when we see that lover's energy come up, clarifying the lovers. All right, Eight of Wands, that can be fast, passionate communication of some sort. Perhaps there's some travel that is set to happen. With that lover's energy, don't forget as well, we did have in the environment Five of Cups come up. So that could either be your energy of the lovers and the other person's energy being Five of Cups. Maybe they're having some kind of regret here. But so far, we're doing great. Could also be traveling here. Let's see what's coming up on the gibbous moon as our opportunity. Wow. So this is a seed that is being planted that will come to fruition if you plant the seed. Okay. Asking us to plant a seed here as the moon is starting to get into its fullest point, moving from 135 degrees and into our full moon. So some sort of tangible offer is either coming our way, and this could manifest and be tangible to us here either as we approach the full moon in Sagittarius, where we're being asked to look at the bigger picture, because this usually takes kind of a while to, that would be Lola playing tennis with herself. This mommy's busy, so I can't throw the ball for her 500 times, so she drops it down the steps. I hope y'all don't mind. Okay, this tangible offer can take a year to come to completion. Recent past energy, now that is when we had the Magician crossed by the Two of Wands, trying to make a decision or wanting to see some sort of potential as something that it was not. And we were crossed by the Knight of Pentacles and the Star card. And we are pulling on the Star energy today. So that's what we started with last Tuesday. That came up for us under judgment or under review. Nine of Swords is self-imposed. Okay. So that is sleepless nights It's the Mermaid of Nightmares, okay, in the Mermaid deck. Yeah, this is someone very upset. There's a red dress here in the recent past. And we did have the 10 of Swords in the crossing energy, along with, we had 10 of Swords, and I said I would keep it out for us, and the Empress, okay? So in someone's environment, either you're the Empress in their environment, and they betrayed you, or you had to let someone down gently, or you had a situation that was very painful, but you learn the lesson from it of how to protect yourself the next time. Okay, let's see what this heart of the whole reading. Yeah, that pain sometimes has us holding back. Also a stage card, interestingly, especially as we're coming down here on the diagonal, because you do see that the line, right? The difference. And again, those stage cards can mean that something is not quite as it seems. So this is something good and it's coming up as success. So we're holding back from it. Okay. So we're not seeing the situation as what it truly is. This envy energy, I'm the same as everyone else, but with different challenges. Okay. Spirit wants you to have unquestionable confidence here in this and today's energy, because it is the path of vulnerability. We have to let someone know how we feel, Queen of Cups, without thinking about it. And with this Hanged Man being on pause here in the environmental energy of whoever is either not wanting to see the truth and they are diving into their emotions, or because the Queen of Cups was in reverse, we are thinking without emotion. You're like, okay, that didn't work for me last time. So it's like you're trying to change up your strategy here. Okay. But you're holding back when success is wanting to open itself up to you here on Wednesday. Now, what I did notice at the time of this reading today, the sun was at 23 degrees Taurus. Okay. And 2, 3, 4, this is cardinal. So that'd be Capricorn energy at the heart of this reading, holding back, very grounded energy. However, on 5/18, as Jen and Dawn discussed, the 23 degrees 23 conjunction of Venus and Uranus. So surprise about something in love, surprise change, being that 23 degrees 23 is a 5 and 5. Okay. And then here we have also Mercury joining in to that house party. So at 3 degrees 36. Something, what was that 6:36 this morning? Oh, that's when the moon moved into Leo, and the moon at the crescent stage of 66 degrees 50. 66 degrees, and then we have those 5 at 50. Okay, let's keep going here. Near future energy. Okay, so not only does one person have their ultimate happiness, right? Their wish fulfillment. This is two people having that. We've been seeing this 10 of Cups come up quite a bit. The energy of this is peace. And when the energy of the gibbous moon, okay, that is when we can get tested. Okay, after this first quarter moon, it's when, again, we're halfway, we're more than halfway, we're already halfway at that first quarter moon. Then we're getting to midweek before, right before the full moon on the 23rd. We go gibbous on the 19th, so things are going to start picking up, but you're very close to achieving your goal. That could be a goal of peace. Okay. And also we did get the Marguerite Porte or Porrette, the mystic divine of love, coming off of that lover's energy. This could be a tangible offer from someone, guys, especially with two people now in that wish fulfillment energy. And we do see relationships coming up at the full moon. Look at the bigger picture. Nothing is yet set in stone. And that is when we met Inanna, the queen of heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. And in relationships here, looks like that kind of community energy of Aquarian energy. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. I'm saying that because to me it looks like chunks of honey, you know, fresh honey from the beehive. All right, let's see what was a block here. I mean, this envy is certainly a block. Okay, so a block could have been something, there was not a fair exchange of energy. And I see that 8 kind of peeking through here with the strength card of today. I am the same as everybody else with different challenges. We got that envy card, and we see this person here with a man-made prosthetic, which is awesome. And then this 2 of Pentacles is also, you know, that 8 give and take energy. So perhaps we were seeing something as unfair and not everything is as it seems. So we're kind of holding ourselves back, but it holds us back from success as well, because 6 of Pentacles in the block position, we read also in the reverse. That could have got us in the 9 of Swords. We could have felt that just something wasn't fair, where we saw somebody as having more than us. But Lakshmi likes to remind us that wealth is an inside job, okay? And interesting too how this theme of red, this feels like a fear, guys. Envy is in red. And I did comment on that red medallion, which we're seeing here and here, and this energy at the top as we reverse it because it's a block. And this is that person in this energy. Okay, we cannot mess up. We cannot manifest from this place, guys, because we'll pull in based on the feeling of that moment, right? So we want to make sure we turn those frowns upside down, put on a song, dance like a crazy person, have some fun, get out with some friends, because there's something big wanting to come in. Okay, bright opportunity. It's the day of the star card. We did see that star come out with that crescent energy here right before we got to the crescent after the full, new moon. So whatever that wish was in the new moon very well could be coming to fruition here with this full moon in Sagittarius. Could very well be. All right, let's see what Spirit wants us to know. Ace of Swords. So this came up for me in my own reading today as well. So this is some sort of aha, some sort of truth being revealed. Ace of Swords, air energy. And we do see this kind of, it looks like a fan to me. This imagination card. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Okay, so for me, what Spirit wants us to know here, hanging out in the environmental energy, is this is available to us. But like I said at the beginning of the reading, we need to combine those. We need to combine the confidence and the creativity of Queen of Wands with the Queen of Cups diving into our heart. Okay, and then coming up somewhere in the middle and making some sort of decision between two things. It feels like could very well be relationship. It could either be should I stay, should I go, or a completely different relationship. We did see the 6 of Pentacles come out in this current energy already as well, with the King and the Queen of Pentacles and the Hermit. Self-examination, a lot of Earth. We do still have 5 planets in Taurus right now. Sun is not a planet, it's a star, but it still counts toward the Big 10. Let's see what our opportunity is, or excuse me, our outcome of this Ace of Pentacles. Oh, you mean the Strength card, like the energy of today? So this is Life Path 8. If you add up the digits of your birthday and it reduces to a 17, the star energy, 1 plus 7 is 8, the strength card. And now we have that coming out in the outcome. And there is a little figure 8 there on her forearm, little figure 8 tattoo. And this is opening up our heart chakra. Okay. So if we've been holding back or closing off our heart, right? Maybe the reason that we're doing that, we don't need to do that, because nothing, not everything is as it seems. We could be getting swept up in these deep, deep emotions, and that could be affecting us being able to move forward in decision, especially with the Hanged Man here being the crossing energy of the Queen of Swords. Okay, thinking strategically, thinking with emotion, combining those things together. Now, outcome energy, I like to do 6 out. So strength, King of Wands, Leo energy, Ace of Cups. Here's the love offer in this relationship energy. Okay. 2 of Swords, willful blindness. Knight of Pentacles. We could feel like this King of Wands is moving very, very slow. There's that red pentacle again. We could think that that's not fair. We could think that they're just not coming. Okay. Love is not coming for me. Well, I beg to differ with you, because it is. You're about to be very, very happy here coming up. It's just taking its sweet time. I mean, that's a racehorse and he's walking next to it instead of riding the racehorse. But 9 of Pentacles always gets to his destination, even if it's taken a long time, except for this King of Wands. There's some kind of regeneration energy going on here of the heart chakra opening, especially book ending with strength. This is a need to fill our own heart's cup and take action towards something tangible. Okay. Yeah, we could feel like that devil energy that our heart controls us. Okay, but if your own heart is already full and you have love pouring over, that's the love you share. It only gets into devil energy when we are sharing from an empty cup or from a cup that's stagnant, because we have not let fresh self-love in to overflow and share, which would be healthy, right? Fresh water. And instead, we're allowing something to manipulate our emotions. And this is that fear energy we saw in the very, in the second card that came out at the new moon. We had the moon card come out for the new moon and the devil. Okay. Overthinking or seeing a situation for what we want to see. Okay, maybe you just want to see this as doomed, and instead of the way that it actually is. If we learn the lesson of the 10 of Swords that was in the environmental energy, that lesson of discernment, especially for the divine feminine, then we're able to move forward here. So again, Capricorn energy, Knights would be mutable. So that's going to be Virgo again. And then we did have the king of that Taurus energy with the queen of Capricorn. And then the Virgo energy of self-examination, all flavoring this reading, okay? Let's see what is in the environmental energy. So you can look at this as someone from the past coming into your present to affect your future. Okay, and that would be fixed water, Scorpio energy. And there she is, Queen of Cups energy in the crescent moon. There's Queen of Cups energy in the environment, just like it was when we pulled it last week for this whole new moon cycle. Hanged Man again. Pulled that last week, whole different deck. Can't make it up, guys. So the opportunity of this person coming back from the past, perhaps a Cancer, doesn't have to be, don't get caught up in the signs, but whatever was on delay of them telling you, they could be adding emotions to their thought process and coming down out of that Hanged Man tree. Let's keep going here. We have the Five of Pentacles. So someone in the past that could have physically abandoned you could be holding the key here. You just need to let go of looking at those two broken cups, because that's what's holding you back. It's this fear of offering your cup again because of whatever happened in this past situation. Look at that double Cancer energy here. Fast action. Queen of Cups is the most love in the entire deck. You cannot make this up, guys. Queen of Cups was clarified by Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Yesterday was Chariot energy, Life Path 7. So again, today is the energy of Life Path 8s. We see progression here, 5, 6, 7. The Hanged Man, again, would have been, Friday? A 3-day whenever we pulled on the Empress. And then look at that. What might have been blocking this from coming in before, Page of Cups in reverse. They weren't telling you how they felt. Okay. What does Spirit want you to know? Why is this coming in so fast? Well, soulmates of a higher caliber can only come in and drive the reins of that chariot once their own energy is in balance, the head and the heart, which is what we were talking about. Terribly exciting. Okay, so they've been thinking about this and the past energy of them just abandoning a situation, leaving it behind. That had this person. So again, you can either be here and this is another person, or this is just you and this is what's happening in the environmental energy around you, what's coming in, and you may not even know it's coming. Okay, so Knight of Wands here, Sag energy, which is the energy of Lolita, right where we are right now, guys. And wow. Yeah, this person from the past wants to come in fast and tell you, Queen of Swords, near future, they're coming out of the Hangman tree and letting you know how they feel about you. And that is once we got the Lovers clarified by the Lovers, which was crossed by a 3 of Swords. So it's definitely someone that has hurt you in the past, and that's why you're holding back. That's understandable. It really is. So if we're looking at this diagonal, this whole section here, Strength card being asked of us to come out of our own willful blindness about whatever this 2 and 2 situation is. We could feel that they're pulling the wool over our eyes, or just that they're going to repeat the same behavior. But holding on to this, this fear of sharing your heart, it is not going to get us anywhere. We have Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords combined, which is exactly the environmental energy we pulled and clarified last week. Okay, the start of this moon cycle. Temperance energy balancing out. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Today, Sunday, Saturday would have been 15. Yeah, the Devil and the Lover's card energy. Wow. Balancing out, guys. And again, see these two. We got the sun balancing with the earth. Sun and the moon energy, because normally it's water and earth, fire and water. Can't make it up. Fire and water. Strength card, Leo energy with 10 of Cups, water energy, earth grounding it. This is an actual offer, guys. This is an actual offer of peace offering, which was not coming before because there was no apology. There was no explanation. All right. I hope that helps you with your motivation for Monday for this week. I'll be continuing this reading and getting some cards for each of the earth, air, fire, and water elements. And then on top of that, I'll pull a card of advice and maybe some charms for each sign. Okay. I hope to see you there. But if this is where we part ways, please join us Friday with the spiritual review for our take on the Fool's Journey. Bye for now, and much love until then.